I'm sure you know that COVID-19 changed the world completely. I remember back in the day, I was working for a research firm and would have people that would say, researchers that would say, listen, I've done my field work, I've done everything. Can I stay back at home and write my report? And would say, nah, you've got to come to the office in order to do your reporting. Traffic and everything, and we went back and forth. Well, I would say that those employees were way ahead of us as those managing the organization at the point in time. And but today, COVID came down and COVID just crushed everything. I know that even now, as we speak, some organizations are still struggling with flexi work, hybrid work, and all of that. But like, take it or leave it, COVID changed the world. So some people now work remotely and still are super productive. But that does not take away the fact that some people take advantage of the fact that they could work remotely and do other things. So how do you manage remote teams? Putting into consideration, understanding the behavioral pattern, their personality style. How can you manage a team and be sure that they still produce, still very productive? So welcome back to the channel. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi, and the aim of this video is to see how we can help share a few tips here and there that you can use as a manager to remotely manage your team or lead your team effectively. And so if you're leading teams, virtual teams, this is a game changer, and I need you to pay attention and follow me. Remote work amplifies communication challenges, there's no doubt. You're working with people in the same office, well, you still have communication challenges. Now you're working miles away, hundreds, tens, whatever, depending on how huge the organization is. Understanding the behavioral style, how people respond under pressure, could help you to tailor your approach. Now, there are different scenarios that we can bring to the table, but I'm just going to share a few, maybe one or two. Remember, if you check maybe somewhere up here or here, you would find videos that we've done before to show the personality styles of people that work in our various organizations today. We have the DISC, D people. For purposes of this video where we're talking about remote teams, the D people love autonomy. They love clear goals. And so do not try to micromanage them. Just understand. This is where we're going. These are the goals. Go. The D people are fine. The I people, they crave connection. So coffee chat, virtual coffee chat, checking on them means a lot to them. The S people, they value stability. So make sure that your routine with them is constant. If you're going to have a one-to-one with them on a particular day at a particular time, make sure you're there. They like stability, they hate surprises, so don't surprise them. The C people like clarity. If you don't give them enough data and detail, they're wired not to take action. That's why they would analyze and delay decision. And so make sure that you provide detailed instructions and documentation when you're dealing with C-wired people. Now, here's the quick tip. It might be helpful to do a DISC personality or behavioral assessment with your team. It might be helpful. Or it might be helpful to check and see what their styles are so that you can communicate with them effectively. Do not use generic styles. That may not be as helpful and as powerful. Let me give you an example. For instance, don't just say, how is it going? That kind of general style. It may not fit them. If that kind of general question, hey folks, how is it going? So let's break it down to the various personality styles. Let's say you've got 4 people working with you. The first person is a D, right? Now the D person is result driven, direct, don't micromanage. So instead of saying, how are you? You probably would say, what's your biggest priority this week? Put them in put them in the driver's seat. What's the biggest priority this week? Is there any roadblock I can I can help with, or I can help you with clearing. Put them in a position where they tell you what they want you to do in order to help. But what if you were also asking an I personality person the same question? Hey, how are you? How are things going? Instead of doing that, what would you say? It might be more helpful for you to use this expression. What's been the highlight of your week so far? Remember, the I personality person likes to talk, like me, likes to explain, likes to tell stories. Ask questions like, who have you enjoyed collaborating with recently? Tell me something. Let them come out. But what about if you're talking to the S personality person who loves support, who loves stability? He likes to be steady. He likes things to go on. How do you ask the same question? How are you doing? Or how are things going on with you? How would you ask that person that question? You might frame it this way. How are you feeling about the current routine? Maybe working from home or remote. How are you feeling? They are more emotional. They are more about uh, how it's getting to them. Or you might say, is there anything I can, so the follow-up question could be, is there anything I can do to make things more predictable for you, to make things more stable for you? You are acknowledging that this person likes predictability. This person likes stability, likes steadiness. Now let's go to the C guy. How do you talk to the C guy or girl in your business? That's the C woman or man in your business. So you might ask, remember, C people are analytical, they are data focused and data driven. So how might you ask the same question? You might say this: do you have all the data you need for your task? Do you have all the data you need for your task? Or you might say, is there any process you like clarified? They love clarity. Now, these questions show that you understand their priorities, you understand their communication style, and with that, you make remote work feel less remote. Okay, so you might watch this video again and see these videos have the questions I've shared with you are simply pointers. They do not necessarily mean those are the only questions. But first, acknowledging that these people communicate in different ways, and then you take some time to frame the question in a way that would suit their style because you want to get to their heart. Then that makes you more valuable to your team, your leadership. The rating also goes up. Now, so if you're really interested and you want to lead remote teams with confidence, you might consider subscribing to this channel as we share thought-provoking videos on how you can become a better communicator, a better team lead, understanding the behavioral difference of the people in your team. And if you want help with DISC assessment, behavioral assessment, you might want to speak with us consultants, and what would help you to see how you can have your team appraised or assessed, and then we'll have a debrief and then see how we can get a map of the behavioral style of the people in your team so that all of you become more aware. And aware, a leader that is aware is a lot more powerful than a leader that is on cruise control, if that makes sense to you. So awareness is key. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi, and I really, really do hope that this video has awakened something inside of you. If it has, please do not forget to share the video, hit the like button, and subscribe to this channel if you're watching this on YouTube, and check the description below. You might find resources that would help you to become more confident in having good conversation within your organization, with a view to helping your team become more productive, reduce the drama and friction, and help your business become more successful and more profitable. Until I come your way again, my sincere desire for you, my friend, is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. Bye for now.